Yo, yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to episode 7 of Pro Corner. I'm your host, ChanManV, and my guest today is a European player that you guys just know very well. Savjz has been everywhere and in the community and a lot of events for a long time now. But welcome to the show, Savjz.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a chance to have an episode with you. And we're going to be talking about the mid-range hunter today. We haven't done hunter yet on the show, and I know you've been playing it a lot and having some success with it.
Mhm.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about the mid-range hunt, or like I guess what you like about the mid-range hunter right now?
Well, I got the idea from because the old Unleash and the old mid-range hunter, it was always very powerful, and but it really got big hurt in two things, like the Unleash nerf, which is obviously huge,
Hmm.
but also the increase of popularity in Miracle Rogue. Because Miracle Rogue has always been and still is the worst possible matchup for this deck. So those two things combined, even with the 2-mana Unleash, the deck was kind of weak against that, and it just got completely wrecked in that one matchup. So now that there's like the new Naxxramas cards, and we are seeing a lot of different decks, not just Miracle Rogue on the ladder, I started experimenting with it again, hoping to queue up against the other stuff. And as soon as there's no Miracle Rogue, I gotta be honest, I've been doing fairly well.
Let's talk about the good matchups. Like what decks are really weak against it?
Uh, I think like the normal like mid-range stuff, and
Hmm.
for example, Ramp Druid is really good matchup for the and all sorts of druids are fairly good. Um,
Or it's good to play against them, right? With the mid-range
yeah, good
hunter.
to play against them,
Okay.
and Shaman is fair. Uh, Warlock is a bit tricky. It's all right to play. Handlock is fairly good matchup, but
Okay.
the Zoo is a bit tricky. You can still beat Zoo because of the double explosive traps that
Yeah.
are in there, mostly just because of the Zoo. But yeah, that's good. And obviously, Mage is like the best matchup ever because of the flare.
Yeah, yeah. Flares though, once you pretty much
Oh,
just mulligan for the flare, and if you get it, you know you've
yeah.
probably won. All you have to do is do a little bit of damage every single turn. Good stuff.
So those classes that can't heal are usually pretty good, aside from like Rogue,
Okay.
who
So
can't
you
use.
mentioned the Nax cards. Just maybe improving the deck, or just have changed the deck a little bit. Talk to us a little bit about which cards in particular.
Oh yeah, the Haunted Creeper has definitely been an improvement to the deck.
Hmm.
I think it's absolutely amazing. River Crocodile always felt like some kind of like a lackluster. It just
Hmm.
wasn't getting the job done, and 2-3, it's just so weak. But Haunted Creeper, now we are seeing it everywhere in the zoo and even in Shaman, in what else? um, in
Well,
Token
everything.
Druids.
Yeah, yeah. Token druids, shamans.
I think the card is really amazing. It has a lot of like similarities to cards like Argent Squire and Harvest Golem that have two lives. So it's tricky to deal with, and the ones that spawn from the Death Rattle, they're just perfect if you have a Hunter's Mark in your hand. You can just trade off a useless 1/1 Spectral Spider for
Yeah.
whatever.
And then
Whatever.
and then before, the croc into the Houndmaster was such an ideal play, right? Like
Hmm?
just like the original, or just mid-range hunter before the patch. But yeah, like to your point though, the creepers, they're sticky, right? So they're gonna it's really hard to remove that. Like you can't just remove it with a fiery war axe and that sort of thing, which leads into the same play. I mean, is the Houndmaster turn 3 still the play to have with the creepers?
Absolutely. If you have the coin, you always want to try to go for the haunted. Well, not always, but usually you want to try to go for the haunted creeper turn 2 and then coin out the houndmaster on 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's really strong, and the constant threat of houndmaster makes the creature so that your opponent wants to just kill it as soon as they can, and they have to try to kill it as soon as they can, because it's always in the back of their minds that there might be a houndmaster coming. So the annoying creature that you would otherwise maybe ignore and only hits for 1 and
Okay.
It seems harmless, but Houndmaster is what makes it a threat.
Right. Just brought up the more of the in-game overlay that we're using, so that you can take a look at the deck right now, just the folks watching. So let's get into, I guess looking at the deck in detail here, and there are a little minor tweaks to just some of the decks that we've seen out there. Maybe it's Reynad's deck or even old Sunshine deck. One of the things I wanted to ask you about was King Mukla. So I think King Mukla is a different card that I haven't seen in this one. King Mukla is such a powerful turn 3, and obviously there is some penalties to it with the bananas that can cause basically an instant trade with King Mukla at times if your opponent has a minion on the board. So talk to us about that. Like a turn 3 King Mukla, how important is that play?
It's the best thing you can do with it, and whenever even later on in the game when you can slam it on an empty board, it's really nice. But Mukla, to be completely honest, Mukla is not perfect card in the deck, and it's one of those cards that I'm not sure if it should even be there. But
Okay.
there's just like the mana cost and the fact that it's a beast just makes it somewhat fit in, because there's like not enough turn 3 plays. And I really don't want to play 2 Eaglehorn bows, so just the animal companions don't seem like enough. And if you hero power on turn 3, it's gonna snowball pretty heavily on your opponent's favor. So even though Mukla has some downsides, like for example, there's no target for a big game hunter, and when you play a Mukla, they can go banana, big game hunter, and suddenly the BGH gets value.
Yep.
It's one of the problems too, but in early game, just getting the board in your favor, it can be really nice. And in some particular matchups like Druid, if you slam it early, the Druid stuff like swipe, it's just 4. It
Yeah.
doesn't die. So there's the swipe and Wrath hero power. That's also 4 damage. It can be tough to deal with.
Yeah, I mean the turn 2 Mukla is extremely powerful in whatever you're running. So we got a couple one-off cards here, or singleton cards here, being Stampede Kodo, as well as Ironbeak Owl. Those, I haven't seen a lot of those in some of these, just these type of mid-range decks. So talk to me a little bit about each one of these. We'll start off with the Kodo.
Okay, so the Kodo, it fits in the curve really nicely. It's 5 mana. It's a beast, and most decks have some targets for it. Like in Druid, there's the Keeper of the Groves, and in Warlocks, all sorts of Warlocks, there's targets for it. And against Warrior, it's absolutely amazing because of the Acolytes of Pain and the Armor Smiths. There's many good, and also Shaman. It always finds target. It might only kill like a totem, but it's still a tempo game. But if you get like a Feral Spirit with it, it's pretty good.
Okay, and the Ironbeak Owl, is it just particularly for taunt, or was it something that you added because of all these Nerubian eggs and some of the new cards?
Nerubian Egg is definitely a big one, but also there's some hand blocks and stuff. I definitely think that you should play at least one. I even tried playing 2, but it was a bit tricky because it's not always that great, and if you draw both of them at the same time,
Yeah.
it can be kind of tough. So I'm at 1 right now. So with the tracking, if you need it, you can take it or you can just skip it. It's like that's also the power of Hunter, and tracking with the singletons, because you can just go, you have like a better reach for the one-offs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Nerubian Egg, man, it can be pretty tough, especially with Explosive Trap just being something that you need a lot of times to remove the board, and all it does is just actually pop the Nerubian Egg. So, yeah, it can be pretty tricky for the hunter. That's true. Didn't think about that. Let's see, what else? Leroy. So just kind of burst. This Leroy is something that we usually see in more of like a face hunter or an aggro hunter. How does it fit into this mid-range hunter?
Well, it's kind of a finisher there, because in some matchups you have to go more aggressive, and it's like the game-ending move, and the synergy with Unleash the Hounds is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So it gives you the final reach to finish off your opponent. I think it's pretty nice. I don't think it's necessarily a must-have. So if you don't have all the cards, I think you can cut it and still get the job done with this deck and with the style of play, because it's kind of like a bit contradicting to the style of play that you like to play with this deck, because this is like a board control type of deck,
Right.
not
right.
much of face hunter. So Leroy is not doing that, but I still think it's worth having. It's such a powerful card.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, I'm excited to get a chance to play this deck. I haven't played this deck in a while, so this will be a pretty good refresher even for me. But those of you watching, we're going to be doing a Q&A too after we play. I don't know. We might play like I think generally play like 5 or 6 games on the show, and at the end, you know, we'll answer your questions. You can tweet them to @ChanManV, and we'll try to read as many as we can and answer those questions. But let's just jump into the game, and what we'll do is, whatever matchup comes up, we'll try to really go in depth with the mulligans, the different plays, some of the key combos, and that sort of bit. It's just easier to do it while we got it up here. So let me share this with you. Let me change this up a little bit. Oops, I think I lost you there. Oops. All right, there you are. Okay, so let me get this up, and then we'll get started. All right, here we go. Can you see the screen?
It's loading. All right, I can see it now.
All right, cool. Okay, let's get this going here, and I'm hoping we don't get Miracle first.
Don't.
What'd you say?
And we hope not to queue in the rogues.
I know, man. Actually, is the aggro rogue difficult too for this deck?
It's even more difficult.
Yeah.
The card that completely ruins this deck is Sap. Because Sap is such a huge Tembolos, and it's just you have 2 taunts with the Houndmaster and they have 2 Saps, so it. Yeah, and with the card draws from the Oracle and stuff, you will never have enough time to actually play all the stuff. Oh wow, another hunter.
Another hunter. It's actually noxious, so this should be fun.
Wow.
All right, so we don't have the coin. Going first, mulligan. Which cards? I mean, my first instinct is Haunted Creeper's good, and probably King Mukla this early.
That's looking really nice. I'm thinking about the Mukla. Yeah, I think that's stronger companion. So we have turn 2, we have turn 3. We probably don't need the animal companion here. If you didn't have the Mukla, it would definitely be a keep.
Okay.
I think you can throw it away here, because we have a lot of 4-drops. We have 2 Snapjaws and we have 2 Houndmasters.
Okay.
So we will get a lot of draws before turn 4. So we should find one of those 2.
All right. So we're looking for a 4-mana card here, and all right, got a Buzzard. Might be good later on. All right, I mean nothing there.
Job's done.
Some good power cards here. So we'll see what type of hunter he's playing.
It's a bit sad we only have 1 player now, but it's a meta call, because if there were more hunters and more mages, then 2 players would be worth it. But for now, I've decided to cut 1, just because. Yeah,
Creeper.
Creeper. Yep.
Yeah, pretty obvious play here.
Cut 1, so there's not too many. So if you draw flares and trackings, if you draw too many of them early, you might not have good time to cycle all of it, and you might lose a turn 2 or turn 3 play or so.
That's a good point. Yeah, there are some drawbacks at times for getting those cards, even though tracking is such a wonderful card. Here we go.
All right.
King Mukla, right?
Oh.
This is about as ideal as you get. I'll put it on the left here.
Positioning doesn't matter in this matchup at all, I think.
Yeah. Damn, we didn't quite burn a card. Get him to burn a card here. Okay, so turn 3, what could he do here? He could... Animal Companion...
I don't know.
Okay, Eagle Horn.
That's not too scary.
Nope.
That's gonna be
Oh, a tracking.
But what's the point of coining a tracking?
I know, that was...
There's no point at all. He could just coin it next turn. Or that's just... I don't know.
I don't know what he could draw.
Misplay him.
Yeah.
I don't think he coined that ever, but especially now.
Yeah. Okay, so turn 4, obviously we got a great board here, but there's not much in our hand we want to play, right? Just hero power, or what do you think?
Yeah, just hero power, go face.
Okay.
He did spend the coin, so... yeah, but you don't want to play the buzzard, so he might have an explosive trap.
Yeah.
Almost certain there's gonna be a trap coming out next turn. We'll see which.
Okay. Why do you say that? Like, I guess on turn 4 you can hero power and then trap, right?
He still had, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's even stranger now that he trapped that.
Yep. That's, yeah. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Okay,
It's looking good.
yeah, Hunter's Mark?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
you should. What else are we gonna? Wait.
Yeah, let's just think about what else we're gonna do here.
No. I mean, we are probably playing the tracking, so we should maybe.
Display it first.
Yeah, because we are on the aggressive side here, so we want to be hero powering as much as we can.
Okay.
So I don't. So the Kodo isn't that good of a play. So you can go tracking now first.
Alright, let's track. And what are we looking for? Oh, deadly shot.
I think.
Nope.
We don't want the creeper. Oh, no, actually we could play it now if we play the creeper, but I still don't like it. I kind of like animal. No, but we can go for halfer with that. Maybe deadly shot just to keep up the aggression. I mean, if he somehow plays another taunt, just to make sure we get through.
Okay, so deadly shot.
Without the animal companion for the following turns. So just pick the deadly shot, hero power, hunter's mark, and trade the small guy.
Okay, so hero power, Hunter Smart. Oh, should we have buzzard there? Draw 2 there?
He has to unleash now, I think. It's really likely to unleash here.
So should we have buzzard there and drawn 2 cards or no?
No, the spectral dudes are not beasts.
Oh, that's right. God, I always mess that up. Jeez. I always do that. Oh god, if they were beasts, it'd be amazing right now. Okay, so the traps. He set the trap there.
Yeah, this is almost too easy. So he. That is. Oh my god.
So it's probably a freezing trap, right, or misdirection, one of them.
If it's freezing that trap, then Leroy would be the best play. But
That's true.
if it happened to be misdirection, it could backfire pretty horribly.
Yeah, this is where trick is, where these traps are really good. We've got.
I think I would go for the Leroy actually.
Really? Okay. I mean, he's down to 14, so I guess that's not. All right.
So we can still get 7 damage in with that.
Unless it's misdirection, that would suck, man. All right, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. I agree.
Yeah.
I felt like it was either this or Animal Companion. All right, here we go.
It's misdirection and it somehow goes bad, then QQ.
It is kind of weird he threw the guy in. Well, let's see. Let's just see what happens. Well, if it's misdirection, we have a lot of targets now, which is not.
Oh my god.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Well, we're still getting the 7 in, so it's not like a complete disaster.
Yeah,
All we need now is a kill command.
yeah, exactly. We can actually still get Huffer too, which is pretty good.
That's true.
Lots of draws, lots of situations we can win this game. He's got to have an answer for that now. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Arcane.
Oh.
That's a good answer for us, if that's his only answer.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so any trap is pretty much fair game at this point for him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Explosive. I mean, we just need 2... Was it 2 turns? Maybe 3... I mean, 3 turns for sure to win, right? And just purely from explosive and hero power.
The explosives are not that reliable.
Yeah.
I think Buzzard Animal Companion might be a fair play.
Alright.
Just to get the draw. But you could also... we want to hero power every time, so Buzzard Animal Companion.
Alright.
Yeah. And he already unleashed once. So if we get halfer, we actually don't attack.
Okay. I mean, if we get a kill command here, we're set.
Yep.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Alright, so hero power.
Yep.
Alright, looking pretty good. Turn 7 for him.
It's a really strange game.
Yeah, this is. The Muckala did work, man. I think he did at least 10 damage, right? Did he do 15
Yep.
damage? Oh my gosh.
Oh, he did find the second one.
Yeah. Okay. Kill him. He's gonna have to remove the spore. He's down to 5.
Well played.
All right, and this game's pretty much decided unless he can burst me for a ton because I already have 4 damage in the explosive.
Yeah, track for the kill command.
Yeah, just track for it. All right. We got Unleash. I think. I mean, I would probably go towards Unleash just because it's charge and with a trap too. We can always just set it off and maybe combo with something.
I agree with that because we can get the trap off next turn with that.
All right, so Unleash.
Yep.
Okay, and do we just go with it too? Just Unleash now?
No, we have to add something on the board.
Okay, so we could throw down high main, or
We don't know what traps he's running, and he can't kill us next turn. There's no way.
yeah.
So just take like a safe play here.
I wonder.
We could do Kodo explosive,
Well,
or
I would like a Kodo hero power here, so we can put him down to 3.
alright, so Kodo.
well.
We can remove that so he doesn't like Hound Master it or something.
So question, why not just explosive trap and hero power and then
He might have a flare.
oh yeah, true. Yeah.
It's kind of
Good point.
it's
Good point.
not reliable.
Yeah, good point.
Uh,
Okay. Oh wow.
Well
Alright, that's 9 damage, but
Well.
our Unleash that we picked up last turn would have guaranteed the win there.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Got our first win. Not gonna be winless. You're not gonna be the first guest to have a winless episode. That's always good.
That's cool.
Yeah. The mirror is always a lot of fun. It's always pretty exciting. And now that they changed the traps in the eagle horn bow, it's not quite as painful now. I think if you don't get that eagle horn bow up. All right, gonna go into the second game here. Hopefully, get a different matchup.
Yep. I want to see like a shaman or a druid if I could choose.
Yeah, that'd be great. So many druids on the ladder right now, so it'd be. Yep, there we go.
Druid is a pretty cool matchup. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so many different kind of druids. So like, which one's the one that we want to? Do we want to face a ramp druid or do we want to face like a token
Ramp
druid?
would be the best because we got the hunters marks
Okay.
and stuff. Ramp is so slow and there's like no kill potential if there's no.
No big units, yeah. Okay, well, not the best. Our flare doesn't really have as much of a impact in this matchup.
So what do you think?
I was thinking probably just animal companion here.
Yeah, you could keep the flare just so we don't draw into it later, but we might get a tracking too, and then the flare would be kind of awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
So might as well throw it away and just hope to never see it.
Yeah.
And there's good chance that I know some players, and I even used to keep it myself here, but I think it would be fair to keep it. I mean,
oops.
but it's okay. It doesn't. It's like a really small thing.
Yeah.
Okay, not the most exciting hand, but not the worst one either.
Yeah, we're getting some nice power cards a little bit later, and druids tend to be pretty slow too in the beginning, so it'd be nice to get the pressure, but if we don't,
There's a high man.
Mm-hmm.
So in this matchup, if we have a chance, like if they use Keeper of the Grove on anything else than high man, that's good news.
Hey, do you mind scooting over to the left just a tiny bit? I know the viewers, you're just off center just a little. There you go.
Here?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Awesome.
All right, hero power? Where should we track?
I think we should track.
Okay.
So because next turn will be on Animal Companion, so we can't track next turn. We really want a turn 4 play.
Okay. All right, let's do it now. Okay, so the buzzard's there. Gosh, Helmmaster's a pretty good card too.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. We don't.
This is a bit tough. Obviously, we are not taking the flare.
Yeah.
Houndmaster and Buzzard are both fair. He went kind of aggressive, so I think it's got a faster druid, so we probably should take the Buzzard, so we can like... But we don't have a turn 4 play. We have the Coda for 4, I mean for turn 5. So maybe I would still lean towards the Houndmaster, so we have something on 4.
Okay, and just hope the Animal Companion lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go Houndmaster then. Alright.
But we can still play the Houndmaster even on an empty board if we have to.
Oh, worst case. Okay.
Yeah. If you didn't have the Kodo here, I would actually lean towards the Buzzard, because that would be our turn 5. But when you look at the hand right now, we have like all the turns planned out already.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So there's like the 3, 4, 5, 6. And if the Animal Companion dies, then maybe we get lucky and draw a Snapjaw.
Yeah, one of the few times we don't want Huffer. Yeah, we didn't. That's nice. Okay, that's solid.
Yep, that's the best one. And his coin is gone already, so if he wants to kill it, he has to rot it and then throw in the harvest column. Oh, what?
He's got a coin.
Wait on turn
Okay,
one.
it's just
That's my
Yeti.
bad.
Yeti, it's okay.
Oh, alright. That's actually perfect for us.
Really good for us. Ooh, there's a Snapjaw too.
Swipe.
Okay, so Houndmaster even with this Oasis.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Definitely Houndmaster here.
Okay.
And kill the Yeti.
Okay. So Houndmaster, get this 2/2 on this guy, him, and yeah, looking good. And
Even if he swipes next, then he still has to use the harvest column also to clear.
And then we can
will
clear
have
board.
board ready and wait.
Alright, that was a good play by him. Okay, so I guess a couple choices. We can just code over value there, 2/1, and just I guess hit face at that point, or we could not get very much value from Unleash and clear the board and put the Haunted Creeper. So I'm thinking Coda is going to be the best.
Oh yeah, I agree with the Coda.
Alright, and then hit face.
Of course. Seems like the 5 are the best play here.
Yeah. Alright, and we're setting up a really great Savannah High main turn too.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, still he's going to still have the reactive board here.
Let's see if he has to swipe. Nope.
Okay. Alright, still go with
Not
Savannah,
the
right?
greatest throw. Yep, just slam it.
Alright, and then remove the Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
He
be
gets a pretty good swipe here with
Yeah,
the
he
spell.
does.
We can't deal with the spell power right now. It's a bit sad the Buzzard got discarded. But the Houndmaster did pay off, so I think we did the right choice with the tracking.
Okay, well that's not bad. We need a hunter's mark or something here. Okay, didn't get it, but okay. Well, choices are throwing down another Savannah High main, or really, filling the board probably with creepers here. I mean, we could play an Unleash, but I feel like that's pretty low value for just for 3 mana just getting 2/1s. But you know what? We don't even know if he could be playing like a ramp druid.
He was playing Chillwin Yetis instead of Violet Teachers.
True.
I'm not sure if there will be any more creatures. We could finally take care of the...
Yeah.
Oh my god, I started looking at Leroy. What if we went Leroy Unleash here?
Oh my gosh.
Just slam the Leroy into the bear. We could keep the high main intact.
Oh, actually that's a really good play, and then we can clear out the whelps and.
Because how is he supposed to deal with the 6/5?
Yeah, I mean he'd have to keeper it, and then he can't do anything else, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's definitely do that.
You can lose anyhow if you play the Leroy.
Okay, let's do it.
We have to keep it in mind that we are playing the control type of hunter, so we don't need to save the Leroy for lethal.
Right. Make sure we get this stuff in face. APM. Thank I'm not playing on an iPad, dude. That would not have happened. Waiting to the last minute, that is.
Spending the Unleash there was pretty good because the Buzzard is gone, so there's like no draws coming anyway. Most likely.
Okay, Ancient Allure, what you would expect here. Got a couple draws. We can get Deadly Shot, Hunter's Mark, lots of good stuff that we can get. Oh, didn't get either there, unfortunately.
Hunter's Mark would have been amazing.
Yeah, I think pretty much would have been GG if that happened. All right, so we can throw down another Savannah Highmane. Just keep, pressing on the board. And do we hit face here? I guess that's the question. Do we trade our Highmane with the Ancient Allure, or do we just go for it?
That's actually a tough one. We definitely play the Highmane and then a Haunted Creeper. That has to be like the play.
Okay.
The only decision here is whether to go for face or to clear the lore.
Okay.
I think we should go for face. What can the lore really do?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to think of what he could combo it with that would be crazy
No.
good, and I can't think
He's
of
gonna
anything.
make the trade anyway. There's
Yeah.
no reason to trade here.
Yeah. I mean, best case scenario is like an Innervate swipe, Innervate Drake swipe or something like that. That's about.
I mean, silence trade. That's the best thing he can do.
Oh, silence.
trade. So,
Yeah.
but I still think that was the right play. 6 damage is a lot. I mean, he's already down to 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so even if he removes, let's just say 1 Highmane, we still got 9. We got potentially another 4 with hero power and explosive.
Yeah.
Probably 6 actually, because it's gonna be two
That
turns.
board looks like.
Oh,
I have no idea how he could clear that.
We got 3 death rattles on the board too, man.
Silence.
I must say,
Either
Yeah.
way, Bloodmaid's fight.
That would be sick. Man. Okay, kill command, and that should be it. That is it.
Nice.
All right, man. That's
Yeah.
the way. That's the way to.
Pretty matchup. I just love playing against Druid. We didn't even get the Hunter's Mark here, but that's really valuable card with all the like 1/1s and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I think the biggest key to that game, I think, was the tracking into the Houndmaster versus the Buzzard there. I think that decision ended up playing out great. We stayed on curve and then drawing the second Highmane. That was just really, really great.
Even though discarding the Buzzard felt kind of bad, looking at our other cards, we definitely made the right choice to keep the pressure up by having a strong turn 4.
Yeah. I like it. I like
Although
it.
we got a little bit got lucky there that he didn't have a way to deal with the Animal Companion. Because obviously it would have been a lot weaker if he didn't buff anything.
Yeah. Yeah. The Leroy combo was just as important. That was pretty amazing. Not a lot of times do you get a chance to actually clear a solid minion and clear their board with all the hounds there. Okay. All right. So we're playing Druid again. So maybe we'll
That's
see a
cool.
different type of game here. All right. We got coin this time. So.
Right. So
Yeah.
what do you think?
Let's see. I'm thinking. So it's tough to tell if Unleash is gonna be good or not, right? Because some druids don't run that many minions, and like last turn, last game we kind of was fortunate that we had Leroy kind of early, so we could do it.
Yeah.
Explosives not that great against druid unless we're playing token. Stone test boards kind of situational a lot of times, so I'm thinking just keeping the Snapjaw.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay.
Snapshot is really nice with the coin. Because we can play it on 3, and if we get a Soundmaster, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's see the druid.
It's also one of the problems with the deck was that we have kind of limited turn 3 plays, so
Yeah.
so we can even if we get like another Snapjaw or something, we can just play it on 3. Because hero powering on turn 3 is like the worst feeling ever as a hunter.
Okay. Well, seems like Flare is like the most logical thing here.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Yep. Okay, got a 100's mark. Could be useful later.
Yep.
Never
A bit
doubt.
early for it. It will be useful.
Yeah. We've got 2 answers now to big targets. So that's always nice against a druid. Alright, so do we coin next turn or not?
If it's irrelevant card that we draw, we should, because looking at the hand, because we have a double 3 and a 4.
Mhm.
Oh, what is he playing?
Yeti. Okay. Alright, so this is a pretty key decision here. Do we just remove it? Kind of getting... I mean, it's not the best value for Deadly, but given that he innervated, it is pretty good value. Or do we develop the board there? I would shade towards Deadly in here.
Yeah, Deadly Shot is really good here. It should be like kind of crippling blow for him to lose the innervate
Yeah.
here.
Okay, so let's go there. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have a Harvest Golem to follow it up. That'd be
Yep. Anything else but a harvest column next time, and we're doing awesome.
Yeah,
But even if he plays that, we are still not in any kind of trouble.
yeah, because we have the eagle horn bow to even take care of
Yep.
that.
That's a good answer.
All right, wild growth. So looking at a pretty good turn from next turn, but all right. So animal companion here.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
No reason to play the bow.
All right. Okay. Decent. That.
Yep, the best one.
Yeah, because if we got Huffer, then he could have just removed with Keeper or something like that. So, yeah, that's definitely the best one.
And he doesn't have 6 mana yet, so there won't be a...
All right, so we potentially have a turn 5 now with Starving and Unleash. If he, for some whatever reason, decides to drop 2, probably not likely, right? I mean, best case
Yeah.
he drops 1 card, and I'm not sure that's even going to happen. So, I think I would throw down Snapjaw here.
Yeah, I'm thinking if a bow Hunter's Mark would make any sense, but I don't think so. I think you just have to trade and play the Snapjaw.
Yeah.
You can't leave the spell power up. He can brought it for 4 if you were to leave that up.
That's true.
There's no way we can go.
The Drake is so strong, then.
Yeah.
Crazy value, like you said, with the Wrath. It's... All right, turn
We have
6.
combo, but we don't have like any really good empty board plays.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, we need an empty turn from him here.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice. Actually, even if we got an empty turn here, I'm not even sure. We still would need a really good draw to, or at least a decent draw.
You can't play much here.
No Karen. No Karen, please.
The Karen would be really devastating. Who plays that? Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. These days, Karen's way too slow. Alright, Shade Shift. So pretty much what we were wanting there. Just an empty turn.
That was
Okay.
really big.
Alright, Animal Companion is pretty good. I mean, at least we can get some kind of minion on the board, I think. That's
Yep.
So we'll just remove the Thanos with the Snapjaw, right?
Yeah.
And
Just thinking, we probably should hold on to the Buzzard. He hasn't swiped yet.
yeah.
So I was just thinking if Buzzard Companion would have been better, but I like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Buzzard Companion? Oh, okay, my bad.
No, you did the right play.
Okay.
I was just thinking about.
Alright, so we'll remove this guy and then just hero power, right?
Yep. I don't see a point in playing the explosive trap just yet.
Yeah. Play some mind games with him playing a trap here, but it's not that big.
Nah.
Yeah, I think the 2 damage is probably...
He could also have like some kind of maybe swipe on the bear and then hero power face or something, and we would get no value out of the trap. It's unlikely, but still possible.
Alright, so we do have an answer in the form of a Hunter's Mark. We could actually throw the Snapjaw in it and not even lose it, which is kind of nice.
I kind of dislike having it at 1 HP, then he will get amazing swipe value.
Oh, true.
I would lean towards the bow hunter's mark here.
Bow Hunter's Mark, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we trigger one of the traps or just arm one of the traps?
Yeah, no, you could play one of the traps just because we have to, so just to, like, well, I don't know. It doesn't matter much. Either hero power or trap. If you didn't have the second one, I would again hold down the trap. But now I think you want to throw it down.
Yeah.
Because we might draw like a high main and then we don't have mana to play the trap.
Yeah.
And with the bow out, we are going to get the charge even if it gets triggered in a non-perfect situation.
Yeah, he's pretty much gonna know what the trap is though, given that we're removing this high with our bow, so
That's true.
yeah. I mean, it could be a misdirection, but for the most, he knows it's not freezing at least.
We need some cards.
Yeah, we
used to
do.
play at least 2 minions.
We need a Savannah High main,
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
or possibly an answer actually, given that he's gonna play that.
Wow.
Okay, so tracking.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what we get here. Come on, something answer. An answer or a big card? Okay, alright, so we got the Hunter's Mark there. I'm trying to think. Is Kill Command any better? I don't think so.
No, the Hunter's Mark is just too good to pass up against that.
Alright, so we'll go with the Hunter's Mark. We'll use it. And then now, do we use a Snapjaw, or do we swing? We have to use a Snapjaw, right?
I hate to do it, but I think you have to. Yeah, we can't unleash for one.
Well, I mean, the option is to just get rid of the bow at this point too.
Hmm.
But we only have one bow, so this is it, right?
Yeah. Well, I just guess we could get rid of the bow.
Yeah, just to
So
kind of
it's not so. If it was at full HP and after the attack it would be down to 2, then it would be less bad. But
I hunt
the
alone.
bow.
yeah, let's use the bow.
Okay, bow, and then we'll hero power.
It was a bit awkward, but
Yeah.
oh well.
The Starving Buzzer and Unleash the Hounds combo just isn't very strong against this type of druid. They're just playing
No, but
single minions at a time. It's so tough.
Quite often, even against wow,
2 in a row. That's nice.
things travel.
Oh, another Snapjaw. Okay.
I
I think we got a draw, right? But Buzzard into Snapjaw.
hate to do it, but well, should we just wait? He's gonna play another minion. I don't know, but both of the Hunter's marks are gone now, right?
Yeah, both Hunter's marks are gone. The only thing we can draw at this point is a Deadly, and we don't even have enough mana for a Deadly.
Iron Beak Owl.
Oh, we already
somewhere in
used
the-
Deadly too. Yeah, we have no answers actually.
There's Iron Beak Owl.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Iron Beak would be pretty good here, actually.
I
1 out of 14 shot here.
Yeah.
I think we
Still
wait.
to try to get more. I think you should just play the Snapjaw.
Yeah, just play the Snapjaw and wait.
One card with the buzzers. It's not great, but yeah, tough situation.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it. And then that way we'll have more mana too next turn to draw into something that can possibly do more damage to the Ancient of War if we have to. But yeah, this isn't working out as well as the last game.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, okay. He's just gonna. Alright.
That's not too bad.
No, that's not bad at all, actually. Would prefer him to play another minion down so that we can draw some more.
Yep, other than Faces Manipulator.
Oh, Faceless would suck. Oh my god. That's probably GG if he Faceless here.
Yeah, it's probably GG anyway.
Yeah.
We might get lucky and get like if he has like a weak turn and we get the Deadly Shot, or if he draw the Leroy and get some ridiculous stuff. It's
Yeah.
problematic that Anders marks are gone already.
Oh god, Leroy would be amazing, actually.
Yeah, we would have just the perfect mana.
Mm-hmm. Force some draws too for us. Oh god. What's he doing here?
Time waits for no one.
Just to be a Faces. No, swipe.
Oh, swipe. Wow. Okay. Savannah.
Wow.
Could be dead this turn actually, but I think we throw down Savannah. Just hope for the
And
best.
just zero power.
Yeah. I mean, I guess best case we can actually remove that thing finally. Actually, best case we draw like an owl or something, and then maybe actually have a lethal scenario here.
We'll see.
We're not that far from winning.
I mean, if it has like double Ancient of War and stuff, so maybe he doesn't play the combo.
Yeah.
No, that sucks. But at least he has more than one minion out now, so
Yeah,
we
he-
get at least unleash.
Oh god. Healing touch.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. That's not.
Oh, he uses it on himself. Okay, that's actually good for us.
Oh. Okay. So he didn't.
We don't have that much direct damage.
Oh wow, that's a good draw.
Yeah. What did we get?
A Kodo.
Wow, we can actually play all of it.
Yeah, we can just play all of it.
It's really good.
All right, so
Yep.
we're gonna Buzzard Unleash, right?
Yes, do that first.
Okay, this is cool. Yeah, we can actually clear the board too. And
Wow.
yeah, that was a really good draw. Oh, another Buzzard. Give us a Houndmaster or something. Come on. A kill command. Nope, that doesn't really help us. All right, so Kodo, right? Still the
Nice.
same play.
Yep.
All right, so Kodo, and then actually we get another draw from Kodo. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Leroy.
Oh man, we're gonna win this.
I hope so. I hope so. Alright, so we got...
The other draw engine is just so good.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. All right, so what do we got next turn? We got probably 11, 13. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. We have a shot. We got a good shot. Trying to figure out, if we get another unleash, is that going to actually be good for us, or do we want something else? I think the other kill command's gone.
I think it went in a tracking where we picked something else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. I'm really bad at remembering this stuff. Unless it's like a high stakes game. Somehow you remember way better when there's like a lot of stakes.
Right. Okay, so if we get a Leroy here, that's 9, 14. Oh my god, we would be just short, I believe. Oh, okay.
Hold on. So how much can you do here?
5, 10, 16. I think 18.
13 plus 5.
Yeah, I think it's 18.
18.
18. God, so close, man.
You can just go for like I think just go for like a high main and kill command hero power.
Yeah, I think so too.
Kill
we
command.
can't hero power.
Yeah.
So just high main kill command, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. High main kill command.
Right.
Because we are at 18, like, so there's no reason to go for any kind of risk. I mean,
Yeah.
the kill command is obviously nice for closing out games, but the spell power is too scary.
The nice thing is like he can't kill us with the combo. Like he
Nope.
has to proc it with his hero power or something.
Yeah. First of all, we have too much HP, and
Yeah,
we
that
also
too.
have.
That too. Well, he could have innervate and just the crazy stuff, but he already used his innervate, right? So we're pretty good here.
What to do?
What you gonna do? He runs 2 Ancient Awards, so there's only one combo in this deck. Unless he's crazy.
Most likely. Wow, this one really turned around.
I know, man. That buzzer draw was perfect. That turn 10 buzzer draw, or the Kodo draw actually. Right, he's done a lot of
that's-
healing, man.
That's not gonna help him.
All right, so we got 11, 17, 19. Okay, so tracking. Get some damage.
So we have 19, right?
Yeah, I
so
think we have
the-
19.
So I really like it. Okay, no, 6 plus 6 plus 7. Yep, we
Yep.
have 19. So track for one more.
Come on, anything, any kind of damage. There we go. Just unleash, right? Yeah, unleash, right? Unleash.
Yep, it gets the job done.
Yep.
We have exactly the right mana to also hero power.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't even need to hero.
We don't even.
Oh.
I don't think we even need it here, Bob. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
Crazy good. Crazy.
Wow. No losses.
No losses exactly. We're going for a perfect record. Nobody's had a perfect record on this show either, so definitely great
Do we
stuff.
play one more?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, cool.
Actually, 1 or 2 more.
How many games?
These games are going fast, man.
I'm not in any hurry.
we have 3. That was our 3rd game, so we're 3-0 right now. And for those of you tuning in, what we're doing today is got Savjz on. He's walking us through Midrange Hunter, and been really successful so far. We're gonna do Q&A though after maybe a couple more games, and then you can ask your own questions. Tweet them to @ChanManV, and we'll get to them at the end of the show.